You doing good.
Yeah, right. I ain't want to drink that,
Family, this is actually his second day on the cutting torch, and we're gonna fine tune him.
I ain't found a comfortable way yet.
Every day from here on out, we're gonna be doing at least 30 minutes to an hour on the cutting torch. So that way he can, practice and shine up his skills and just get used to using it. Getting comfortable with it, it's going to be a little awkward getting started, but once you get comfortable, it'll be nothing for you. But he's a beginner. And it's so ironic, we got people in here from high school. You can be 40 years old and still be a beginner at something. So it's never too late to learn, fam. And everybody starts out the same. In diapers. Everybody start off in diapers, fam.
Hey, let me see them, the things now.
What's that?
The glasses.
You want to see what the difference is?
I can't see the white, man. Can't see the white good. Like, I'm getting it, but now I'm just riding blind. I think I'm almost ready.
You ready for this? Try it out. Them right there you can put over your glasses.
Yeah. With the other ones, I couldn't see the white.
Them the ones I like to use them shades.
Let's try this.
What's going on, family? How's it going? We got him working on the cutting torch.
Bro.
You like that, don't you?
Man, what the hell?
You see the color in show? I told you gonna like them glasses. What's going on, family? My guy trying to get it in, man. We doing some practicing cutting torches. We just doing some demo right now. We're gonna do some squares. He's trying to cut out an S until he finally get it fine-tuned. Keep an open mind, family. If you're getting ready to dive into welding school, I would say be a sponge. Walk in there, you don't know nothing, and just be hungry, fam. But keep this in mind. Before you enter, start getting your ideas together on what you want to do. What career you want to dive into. If you want to do field welding, you want to do shop welding, you want to fabricate, start getting those ideas together before you go in. That way you have a stronger direction and you'll get more out the class. If you just dive into it blindly, later you'll find out that some things you really wasn't interested in and you invested a lot of time in that. Money is something we can make, but time is something we can't reproduce. So don't waste your time, fam. I would say that. Don't waste your time. Know what you want.
There we go. You're not getting ready for me no more. I know what I did.
Hey, a little oxygen still on?
Yeah, well, I didn't completely let go of the handle.
Oh, okay. And that'll do it. And
I thought I let go.
And that's barely enough to keep it from heating up, right?
I still barely touching.
Thanks for checking in, family. Thanks for checking in. Today we are working on a little cutting. And as soon as he finished doing a little cutting, we're going to transition over and start doing some uphill and overhead Flux-core. Learn all you can, family. Be an open sponge. And just remember your angle, your gap, and your travel speed. Those are 3 things you can control. He actually made it. You can get one from him for $100 and I think, what you charge? $125? $125. He'll customize one for you. He actually sell the basic hoods, so the hoods he get, I think they're around $40, $30, $40, $30, $50, and then he paint them, customize them, whatever you want on them. If it's a favorite team or you want to get a Power Ranger or whatever you want. And it's pretty cool, fam, what he do. He just started, and this is going to be part of his business venture as well. He's a student, and he customized his own hood, so y'all should check him out. I believe he got an Instagram called Simon Says Welding, and then he got YouTube he just started, and he named this Simon Says Welding as well. And y'all should pick up what he's putting down. He's in welding class, and he's working on his business at the same time. He's like, well, I can start posting videos on my page to show people where I started learning it. And then when I get into business and things start blowing up, you got an archive of how you started, where you can be making videos off of when you was learning. So it's a win-win situation, family. Gotta get you a little hammer. I'm gonna tell you, you just got some slag in there holding it. I'm gonna have to find my, I'm gonna go in and I got a hammer at the back. We don't have a little sledgehammer is what we need, but I got a little small hammer we can pop them out with just in case anything gets stuck. And that's another thing, remember when we was talking to the guy, now always sit it like a crossways in the inside of that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't.
So you think you cut it? Let me grab a hammer. We should be all ready to do it.
Looks not like the other one, huh? I'm not mad though. Similar. Not quite as good, but similar. Getting better. A lot quicker, that's for damn sure.
There you go. Let's give it a bang. Give it a bang. See if you cut it out, man. Uh-oh. Grown man, that's grown man. So fam, he knocked it out. He knocked it out. So that was the end. I think we need to do one more, man. We need to jump on this big side and get you to at least do some type of cut on one of these big sides. What you do? Grind it hot? Boy, you tripping. Remember, fam, always use good gloves too. Or some pliers. We got those clamps over there. You should grind them to pick up the piece with. Cause it's gonna be super hot.
Okay, I can still make those soon.
So fam, we got two different sizes in this. The side wall is about 1/4, 3/16. Really about 3/16. But this back wall is about 1/2 inch thick. It's a lot thicker than the side wall. Which when you're doing the side walls, something thicker, you have to go a lot slower than you would normally do if it was something smaller. So I'm gonna put this up and I'm gonna come over here and fine tune it to get ready to cut something big. What you do with the shades? What the glasses
They
at?
on top of the joint?
Oh, you set them on top of there? Real good where it pops and then it'll pop over there. Yeah, it's gonna be extremely hot. Oh man, I didn't even know these did that.
What, cut it off?
Nuh-uh. Nah, these glasses, they got like a little tip thing. I didn't even know it did. I just found out something new. A little extra feature that was on them. I wasn't aware of. I wasn't aware of that feature. You want to make sure it got a fine point. Real fine point. I'm going to have to go a little bit slower, but I'm going to cut a little piece out back here. And what I'm doing, since this is a little thicker, I'm going to preheat the little piece I'm going to cut out. And by doing this, by preheating the material, it makes it a lot easier to cut.
I watched around the flat, see what I'm looking like.
Gotta move, son. It's always good to brace with 2 hands or to use your fingers to make sure you stand straight, because just with your body, you move. Now, if you're doing some fabrication, you can set up a table or something to help guide you to make the cut a lot smoother and better. So for the sake of this exercise, We'll just freehand it here. Please don't cut it out. Always cut your gas off, hit your oxygen, and then you can cut it off in your chamber. So once you're done, it's a 1, 2, 3. So once you cut your bottles on and you make sure that your oxacetylene is at least on, I would say 5 pounds, and your oxygen at least 25 pounds. That's a good starter. And then come over here and cut your oxygen all the way on here. Make sure it's off on your mixing chamber, and then crack your your acetylene just to get the flame going. Then crank it up till the black smoke is kind of dissipating, and then start fine tuning. Now you want your tips, when you see them fine blue tips, you want to get them where once you hit the oxygen, they still stay the same size, they don't distort. So once you get it tight where you can keep them from distorting, then you pretty much got a pretty good cut. It tends to do pretty well after this. Now we're about to go over here and work on some Flux-core. My guy getting ready to do some Flux-core welding, so we're gonna go over here and check him out.
Yeah, check out. I'm practicing the right thing. I'm doing no good stuff over here, running around shooting.
What you got going? So right now you doing. Yeah, you got the right spot. Yeah, the right spot.
Yeah, I just want to see the gun and the puzzle.
That's good. I'm gonna come over there and look at it. I'm gonna grab my stuff.
Oh yeah, you still got the glasses on.
Yeah, I gotta get some stuff together. I ain't ready for welding. I'm still on cutting.
I'm carrying welding my fingers together. Can't breathe out here. No way. This is still rough and rocky.
So the goal is you stop it, or you gonna try to run that whole thing?
No, stop.
All right.
Just make sure my thing goes in the distance there, then I can just start practicing. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's good. You see how you got down to your fan? All the things just hit, so it flopped over. There you go. You got back to the control there. That's good right there. Down the speed looks nice. So it's still good. This thing look good. It's still in the spot. Still look right. Starting to go a little bit fast. You just keep it slow. Keep that regular sound speed. Yeah.
Is the gun speed towards you or me?
It's leaning towards you, so you really don't.
Towards you?
You cool right now, don't move it. I keep that fast angle, I won't move it. But you kind of got it in a push instead of a drag. But since we started, I say since we started, just keep like this. But it ain't bad though. One bad at all. One bad at all. One bad at all. I was showing them yesterday, I was showing what happened if you get a bad rod.
So now the correct way to tie in, so I just normally start here. Do I still start with the smooth?
You really don't want to start right on it, never, because what you do, starting right on it is going to make it bigger. Yeah. And if you want to make it at least the same size, start right in front. Like this is what I do. I start about right here, right in front of that where it's down at, and I hit it. I come back and swoop around and
just
hold
like
it,
the other shit,
and just keep it going. And when normally that swoop and keep it straight, I can flatten it out. You know what I'm saying?
Quick swoop.
Yeah, a quick. Yeah, you can't do it. Let me do one just so you can see it. I'm gonna stop right here so you can do the other. So to give you an idea of what I'm saying. Ready? And that's a good, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's all about practice. But if you start right on it, it's gonna be hard to keep it from getting real fast. We went from working on the cutting torch family to working on Flux-core dual shield welding. We'll go over there and check him out once he get done. Whew, I seen something lift up, didn't I? I'm way over here, and I think I seen that slag drop back down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it already fell. One bad.
What up, burn it here? It's so much blacker. Right there. And I can smell it.
Probably did.
Alright, cool.
So one bad, fam. You see, one bad at all. So the main goal now, you got the bead down, so just keeping it straighter, you know. But he dropped it pretty good. Tie-ins wasn't bad. And it's just practice, fam. This is the T-joint. The goal is to do a 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do one more on the top of that and then fall back down. But we're going to probably go uphill next and then overhead. So yeah, the last one to be at the top. And then we'll fall back down. When you fall back down, you should be able to make 1, 2, 3. You should have 4 passes to come all the way up, and then we'll flip to the other side or make another one. Whichever one come first. We're running about 22.9 volts and 263 on the wire speed. This is a Millermatic 255. Pretty good machine, fam. I like it, really. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some Flux-core, fam. It sound pretty good. I don't know what it look like. I ain't looking at it, but it sound good on it. Woo! Ran a good one. Ain't all down. I'm proud of you. That was good. Normally, family he had problems seeing when he first got started. He would have been way up here. Now he fine-tuned it. So tell me, so far, what was different? What are you seeing different? Now, what are you doing different now that makes you really see it better?
Focusing, man. Just focusing and
watching that puddle.
Yeah.
Watching that puddle. And that's the main thing, family. If you just look at one thing, you'll forget where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And you can see. Yeah, what you said, you got to be able to see. If you can't see, you can't weld, fam. Yes, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. What was you doing to get that burn, family? He said he got a 2nd-degree burn doing Flux-core. He got too close to it and let it get real hot. It can happen. Welding can set you on fire. Woo! Y'all got to show you this one, boy. I seen this one way back there. You talking about fine tune. Woo! Yeah, that was your pliers stuck to that. That was a good stack. That was a good stack, though. Yeah, that was a good stack. I let this one cool down and do you a couple up. You see, I came through there the other day and kind of fixed it up some.
Oh, I thought that was me.
Yeah, I came through there and fixed it. I did like 4 passes to get it straightened back out across. Ouch. Woo. Well, that's something that was a hard learner. Took his glove off and leaning over, put his hand on a piece of metal when it was extremely hot while holding the conversation. Never do that again. Woo, shoot. I can't even imagine the pan. Let me see that. Let me see what you got going here.
No, it's good.
That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. You didn't do bad. Woo.
Lay that one
Okay, you currently doing stick welding, vertical. I actually did a couple tips yesterday, but I was doing some flat though. I did one coupon that we did all the way out, stick welding using the 7018 all the way out.
Check me out on this one. Gonna go overhead now, see what we're looking like. Well, first thing you're gonna say is distance.
Now we finna dive in on this overhead. We're working on, as you see, T-joints, doing horizontal T-joint, working on that, stacking the bead, then doing the groove well uphill and overhead.
Ready?
Yeah, and that's where the money is, Sam. That's where the money is, overhead and uphill. You fine tune that overhead and uphill, you're gonna be good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Come on, you can watch me.
I am gonna watch you.
You can't see my ankle.
I'm walking over there. You start. I'm walking over there. I ain't got to hold your damn hand. I'm watching you.
I know, you gotta teach me. I want you to make sure my angles and see where I'm at.
Slow down.
didn't catch it right there.
Yep, what you said. What you said.
All right, look.
All right, let me see. Oh yeah, I can tell from the back. It's flat. You did pretty damn good on it. The main thing though you was trying to do, you about to start taking off. You guys gotta remember when you start, you gotta keep that same travel speed and just take your time. But yeah, that's in there. And as you see, fam, you gotta take your time to fill it up. Because see, if you go real fast trying to do this coupon, you'll have a whole lot of extra beads in it. And right now you're doing real well. So you wanna, when you do that next bead, you want to watch that side right there. You want to watch that side because you don't want it to go, you don't want it to burn that side. You just want to fill it up so it's going to make it easy for your cap. See, so right now you on your last couple fill up passes and then hell, you'll be ready for the cap. After probably about, let me say, you go around it one more time, from one side to the other side one more time, you should be ready for the cap. But this one, you want to make sure you don't burn that edge off. So just watch the side when you're doing it, fam. If you pay attention to your edge, if you pay attention to your edge and your puddle, you can see your puddle spreading to let you know how fast you need to go or how slow you need to go. You got a couple spots, look, right here. You did real good. You didn't exceed it, but right here you kind of went flat. You see where you could have like filled it in more, but got off of it a little bit. But this was excellent right here. You was right there. So you didn't go over, so that's a plus. So now you just got to fall back and start on the other side. Yeah, fall back on that other side. Stacking beads, fam, is something you'll do all the time, and once you will realize that you are preparing for your next well, it'll kind of help you, really pay attention because the one you putting in before you put in your next one is going to actually help determine your next well. So you're always watching the one you put in, and it'll kind of help you determine, okay, I need to go slower or whatever you need to do on your next pass. But the main thing, though, is just make sure you can see and take your time and not putting too much in it.
Oh, wait, man. I'm already done?
yeah, you took off on it. You took off, but see how it looked though. You might just put up. You might have to go quick on that one. I don't know. One bad though, good size. One bad. No, that's good. Oh, that. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
It's starting to feel a little bit like this.
Oh yeah, that was damn good. The main thing you want to do is watch your distance. You can start to get close, a little too close. So just try to make it where you can see. You want to make it where you can see that wire good. Seeing the wire good will also help you see that puddle good. So if you're getting too close in, it's gonna be hard to see. But other than that though, it was good. You was straight, so now you tap. Okay, so for instance,
one more to the left.
Yep. So you're gonna have to come here.
Right,
but
here?
yeah, but look, look. You see how you almost here. So you really need to come over here. So
what I go over here?
Yeah. Now let me tell you what I would do. I would start here. I'll come all the way up to where this one is and stop and pull out of it. You see where you good right here? I come here, go here, pull out of it. That way this is even, because this is actually ready for the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? But if you put too much, it's gonna be too bulky. Over here, you got a good edge. You see what I'm saying? You can start normal, and that'll be your first one on that side, and then bring yourself over. You see what I'm saying? We just cheating our way, because sometimes the plater do that. So sometimes when you're doing it, family, the plater it might get wider at one end, fill up faster than it do at the other end. So you'll just have to put in a couple extra little beads and pull out just so you can keep your coupon straight. It ain't nothing wrong. Like you do that. It happens. Like I have did that all the time. Like it's just what it is. That's why, having that, making sure you start off slower and just watching it, just to make sure you putting in the right filler metal, the right proportion.
It's hard to see. On the wall. Yeah, that one kind of got on the wall. It's hard to see, but yeah. I don't know. I feel like that one messed it up. What you think? It messed it up.
So, go over to the side. So, what you gonna have to do is, you got too close. One thing, you got too close. You did good here, but you wasn't watching that side, so you went too slow. That's why when you do it, you have to pay attention to this. So you weren't watching that. So honestly, now you need to put that grinder on there and knock this down, because this can't move. This like a building. So you're gonna have to grind it where is that to get it flush again, because if you come right on top, it's gonna be way too much, and that's gonna disqualify you. So you're gonna have to grind this down.
But I wouldn't be able to grind it if I was taking it.
Now, some of them you do, some of them you can. This one you actually can. They'll let you have one. Now if it's D1.5, they won't. But in this one, you can actually knock it out with this test. So the main thing you wanna do is put it on there and start knocking it down where you flush here, you wanna have it flush. So that way, when you get ready to do your cap, it ain't gonna be excessive. So you're about at your 1/8 inch already, and there's above. So you run on top of it, it's really gonna be big. These are easy fix, fam, but you have to, and that's where the grinder skills come in. So now you're gonna have to literally not dig into it, and that's what you don't wanna do. You don't wanna dig into the coupon. You just wanna run right across that well right there. Just across the well. Don't dig into the coupon. you still need to come down. So that's pretty much almost right. And the best way to do it is to just run something beside it. If it hits up in there, you know you still got some money. What's going on, family? Thanks for checking in. The best advice I can give you on that, family, is to figure out what direction you want to go in before you even get started. So if it's come from watching some videos or talking to some people that actually in the field doing it, and that'll help fine tune what direction you want to go. And if you want to learn everything, just be an open sponge and learn everything. Find something that's suitable for what you're doing. But most definitely, I would talk to others and actually see what's available in your area. So if you're thinking about staying in your area, see what jobs are in your area, what they're doing, how much they're paying, and that'll kind of help you determine what direction you need to go in. As far as what career, if you want to be in the shop or the field. 1/2 inch. You need to get them, to do these, you need to make them at least this size. A 1/4 inch. About a 1/4 inch width. Yeah, this one pretty much done, but not really. You can still practice on here. You don't have to come up here. So that'll be 2, and then it should be 3, and then it should be 4. You should have 4 passes visible that you can see right there. It's break time though. Let's take a break. I gotta go do something anyway.